music, really. That's a new one on me. Okay, we're not coming up on the feed, so don't know. Hopefully you are seeing this, because at the moment I'm not. Let's have a look. Are we there? Oh yes, we are. We're there. Right, actually I better leave it there, and I, in case anything comes up and I don't see it elsewhere. So good morning. Yes, still morning, so it's all right. It's my first week back, and I'm still trying to get into the flow of things at the moment. And like I said, well, I'll get there in a minute. I'll be fine. Anyway, hope you're all well. Happy New Year to you. As you can see, I'm just staying nice and snug in my cabin today. Gosh, it was snowing yesterday. Settled for about 5 seconds and then disappeared. So let me know whether you've had any snow where you are. If you've got any photos, share them. That'd be nice to see. If you've got any photos of your snow. Don't expect much down on the south coast, but when it does snow, it's always nice to go out and have a look. Anyway, so Happy New Year. Welcome to 2024. I hope you are finding this group useful for the start of the year. We've certainly had some interesting discussions over the Christmas break. I didn't join in much. I sort of like popped the question in and then left you to it, and I'm now just going in and catching up. I sort of took some time off work-wise from social media, and just sort of like dipped in now and again just to sort of like, like anybody's posts or whatever, but I didn't do anything full on for my own work within social media over the Christmas, so I took a bit of a break. But I'm catching up with everything now this week. This is my first full week back. So that's why I didn't do Tune In Tuesday last week. This is my first full day back. So we're back rolling now every week. No, try every week. I will be doing Tune In Tuesday with Ali. Hopefully with some helpful hints and tips for you, or discussions about, with you working on your own business. So today I want to talk about Google My Business. Do you have a Google My Business listing, or GMB? It could be something else now that they call it Google Business, but I think if I say Google My Business, most of us understand what that is. So I'm just wondering if you've got a listing, and if so, if you haven't, why not? I tend to find now, certainly in the last couple of years of my own giving my own talks and presentations, when I talk to people, when I give a talk presentation, when I talk to students, when I talk to other therapists, one of the first questions I have now is, do you have a Google My Business listing? Or I recommend it. And the reason being for that, and I'm going to explain what it is and more about it in a bit, but I just want to explain why I recommend you have a Google My Business listing. And my number one thing is it's free. If I see too many times therapists saying, they're asking for advice of how they get their business out there, what they do, whatever. Or, they want some printing done, or they want a website built, and they always follow up with, I haven't got much money. And I understand that. I don't like reading it, but I understand it. We all start with nothing. So the number one marketing platform to have in place, and it's free to use, is Google My Business. Is have that business listing. Now, let me explain what it is. 99% of people now, well, I'd probably say 99%, maybe it might be a bit much, I'd say 90% of people, where they used to go to the yellow pages to look up for somebody in their area, they now go and search it, whether it's Google search, Safari search, what's the other searches? There's other searches, right? But most people go and Google it. When you see look on social media and somebody asks a question, I'm in an air fryer club at the moment, in an air fryer group. I got an air fryer 2 weeks before Christmas, so I've joined a couple of air fryer groups, and the questions they ask in there, And some of the people just say Google it. Google it. So that's what people do. They Google, unless they've got a recommendation or referral from somebody. Most people will go and Google, will go and look, and they'll Google it. So, you know, it is, you go on the internet and then you're doing that search button and you type up massage therapist or massage Littlehampton, reflexology Worthing, Indian head massage Liverpool, whatever. They will search in that, and then at the top a box will come up right at the top with a map and red pins in that map for that area you are looking for. And those red pins are Google My Business listings. Now, having a Google My Business listing is so much better and so much easier than doing SEO, search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is still important, but I don't think it's as important now as it used to be if you've got a Google My Business listing. If you haven't got a Google My Business listing, then you have to get your SEO sorted out for your website. And if you haven't got a website, then have Google My Business, because if you're not on internet, even if you're on social media, you have your Google My Business listing, because they want somewhere to go and check, not just social media. They want somewhere to go and check you out, have proof of evidence. So that's where GMB comes in. So it's those red dots, those red buttons, those red pins that's in the map. And then you'll get the list. I'm lucky. I haven't looked at it for a while, mind, but I'm lucky. I'm either number 1 or number 2 on the list. It's neither myself or I know the other therapist. There's a few of us in the area, don't get me wrong, but it's either myself or Sue Stanion is number. We flick between either of us are number 1 or number 2 in the little map with the pins. But there are other therapists in our area, but it's always one of us 2 are at the top. And that's great, because that's what you're going to do, because you're going to come up on there and then they're going to come up with the list and people will click on to read more, and that comes up then on the right hand side, right hand column, and that will come up then. The one they've clicked on the button to read, it will come up with either website link or information or whatever is in there, because this is then a bit like Google Analytics. If you've got Google Analytics on your website, this works like that, because Google will tell you every month for your Google My Business listing, it'll tell you how many times it's been searched in the area as your search come up, how many times you've been looked at, how many times you've been contacted, how many times it's been asked for directions, whatever. That comes up on it gives you on the notification, and it lets you know every month what you're doing. It always used to be you could only have one business at the address, but since COVID you can have now multiple businesses at the address, because often through COVID there were multiple people working from home. So I've got 3 businesses now on my address. I've got 3 business listings. So I've got Ali's Therapy Academy, I've got Ali's Apothecary, which is my hands-on therapies, and I've got Ali's Holistics, which is the therapy training. So I've got the 3 businesses now on Google My Business, all, you know, sharing for its own different thing. So that's great, that comes up, and that then gets you easily identified and people can go and check you out. So if you haven't got a website, at least have Google My Business listing, because then people can find you and check you out for evidence. Why you come up before others on the listing is because of how you filled in your profile. Make sure you get your profile filled in. Don't have to have your full address if you don't want it. I've got Admiral's Walk, but I haven't got my house number. I only tell my house number to people that I've actually booked up, but I have got Admiral's Walk on there. You can keep your address off it if you want to. So there's that. So you've got to fill in the profile properly. So your logo, your opening hours, details about your business, pictures about you, email address, website address if you've got one, services that you provide. Make sure you fill your information in, you fill your profile in. Again, many a times when I've looked at other profiles, details are not there, so they're not going to come up high up the listing. The other thing you do then, and the thing is then, my question to you then is, do you then just leave it? You fill the profile in, got it all set up, photographs, images, whatever, and then do you just leave it there? That's what a lot of businesses then do, is they just leave the profile alone. They don't add anything to it. My advice then, again, is, and again, I think this is why Sue and I keep changing, because we keep putting things on our profile, is that, yeah, you add stuff to your profile. So I'm not saying that you post in there like social media, but if you've got an offer for the month, you can put your offer up there for the month, and you can timestamp it so it stays there for the month. People can see it. Keep putting images up there, updated images, whether it's images of your treatments, images of your day, anything like that you can put up there. Some posts, again, like the offers, stay there for a while. Some posts you put up there for 7 days and then they come down. But it's always there as evidence of that your business is active. And this is the thing, if somebody is searching in your area and then they look at your Google My Business profile, but there's no website or nothing there, they're going to skim through. Again, it's a bit like those 7 seconds you have when they land on your website. They're not going to look. But if you've got, I'm not saying a busy profile, but if you've got an active profile, they can see then that you're in business. You've got lots of evidence there. The other good thing about Google My Business listing is that it's a place to collect reviews. So remember, we go on about reviews and testimonials. Are you doing that? Are you using Google My Business for that? Are you getting the reviews and testimonials collecting? Because again, that is there. Use the link. They provide a link for you to share your review area of your page. You can tell it to your clients, you can add it to your email signature, you can put it to your marketing, you can add it to a social media post. Share that review link and asking people to leave you a review if they've had a treatment from you. There was a question going on in here the other week. Like I said, it was busy over the Christmas, and I know one of the members put in there, oh sorry, it was about wording. Wording that you use in your marketing. What's the language that you do? And somebody was saying, oh yes, I actually listen to my clients when they say something, that it's something that I could use in my own marketing. And I said, yeah, that's brilliant. You know, whatever wording they're using that you use is describing your work or your treatments or how they're feeling. Use that wording. That's great in your marketing. But also look at testimonials and reviews. Again, wording in there might be something that you can use in your marketing on social media posts and whatever. But the thing is, how many of us have got reviews? Did you know? And again, this I'm not saying I'm not bothered about it, but they say industry, it's not industry standard, but marketing, whatever standard, they say that you should have 10 testimonials for every year you've been in business. So I've been in business 23 years. I haven't got that many testimonials. So is that a slap on the wrist for me for not collecting them, not asking for them enough? But if you can get a couple of testimonials, more than a couple, if you can get 5 testimonials a year from your clients, that would be fabulous. But again, if you can get them to put them on the Google review, on your Google My Business listing, even better. You can get a link. I believe you can also get a QR code, or you can create a QR code for that link. Have that QR code then on display in your treatment room, in your salon, wherever, and then say, if you've got a minute, can you please scan the code in and leave a review for me? That will be really good. Very much appreciate it. Or even, and I'm not saying give treatments away, but give them a thank you of some sort to show your appreciation. If they've left you a review, always when you get a review on your Google My Business, do respond to it, whether it's good or bad. And please, please, please do not get your knickers in a twist if you don't get a brilliant review. Again, Google always looks at people when they've got 5-star rating. If they've got a 4.9, 4.8, whatever, that looks more realistic. Now, I've got a 5. But if you've got 4.9, 4.8 or whatever, that looks more realistic. So Google like that. Again, if you get a bad review, deal with it professionally as you should do. Just answer the questions, or that, you know, or answer it as best as you can online, and then take it off privately to have a word with them. But you know, in our industry we don't often get that. But I do see in beauty and nails that competition and whatever do play dirty, and leave I'm trying to think of my wording, and they leave reviews and testimonials, and they've never actually been there as a customer. You can contact Google to get them removed. You can do that. But again, it's just something that you deal with. You must see social media posts where somebody have shown how they deal with TripAdvisor reviews. When they're downright lying or false, they've never even been there or attended or whatever. So you just deal with the situation, deal with it professionally, but you can get reviews removed from Google if you get in touch with them. But do have them there, because even if it's a cranky one, it shows you're dealing with it professionally. As long as you don't have a meltdown and really have a go back, don't just brush it off, you deal with it in the right way. Again, that shows your expertise, it shows your professionalism, and it makes people realize, yeah, you know, she's a good business. So always think about asking for reviews to be left on your Google My Business listing and testimonials. So that's really it. That's my quick coverage of Google My Business. We do cover this more in the academy, a lot more, a lot deeper. We actually go into Google My Business much more, how to fill out the profile, what to do with the profile, how it helps you more with your business. And to me, it's just the #1 platform to start your business with, and for your marketing is to have that. But thanks for joining me. Let me know if you are watching on replay. Let me know if you've got your Google My Business listing. Let me know if you're happy to share results, how many looks you're getting. I might share my own. My Ali's Therapy Academy is not going to look very good because that doesn't get searched, and I'm not surprised, because, you know, therapists searching for business help, you know, it's one of those things. But my apothecary and massage and reflexology gets searched well in my area. So you might want to share those to show others why it's good having a business listing. You might want to share what you feel about your business listing. Do you use it? Do you post into it, or have you just left it? I'd be interested to know what you do. So there we go. That's it. Your Tune In Tuesday, the first one of 2024, where we've been talking about Google My Business. And I will catch up with you again next week. Take care for now and have a really super, super successful year. Bye for now.